I am here, and I don't know what these late allegations are all about. You know, it's just trying to cancel me. SMH, totally cat. I'm not late. I'm actually an hour early for a different time zone. So, okay, I think I have all my stuff on. I've been farming literally all day, so that's why I'm late, is because I was farming all day. I got like 2 cactus milestones and a sugarcane milestone, but that's not important. We are here to, first off, go ahead and claim some things from this. Before FIESTA begins, I think it would be good to go ahead and claim this Devon's powder coating I've been sitting on for a little bit. And we're going to throw it on the pendant. Because why not? Powder coatings are down to like 90 mil a piece now. So it's like, you know, not the worst investment. It's definitely not copium. But there we go. This is a hyper-maxed pendant of Devon, by the way. Hyper-maxed. You'll love to see it. Fully hyper-maxed. Most expensive piece of equipment in the game. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. Let's get rid of this. How much is this? Selling it. And we're keeping the citrine, as always, in one of these right there. Voila. Alright. Carrying on. It was good, Turtle. What's up, Ultra Games? Ms. Not Worth. Why no 4 a.m. dungeon stream? You know what? That low-key would have been better. But I cannot stream for 6 hours on that little amount of sleep. That would be why. Should I buy Shin's Regalia or Craft T11 Inferno? Ooh. That is a good question. I don't know, to be honest. Let's do this, actually. Please. My bow's already equipped. Bang. No mineshaft. It's rigged. But Shin's Regalia or T11 Inferno... It's like magical power or chili pepper collection. And the minion makes a lot of money. And the magical power doesn't really make that money back. At least not directly. So. Quantum 5 on pendant win? Okay, man. Okay. What do you think of handle drop run number 88 while trying to get 1 precursor gear? Very pog, dude. Very pog. I mean, you're on Iron Man, so, you know, you're still gonna have to do another 1,000 runs before you get all the right scrolls, but congratulations. Smack. There's Jerry. Hello, Gerald. Which minion setup you using? I have 1 T11 Inferno minion and then, like, a ton of T2s, like 9 T2s. And then I've just got, like, a ton of random minions after that. It's like mostly combat minions with corrupt soils. But they're all definitely a lot worse than they were. But, you know, I got like a T12 Rev, T12 Tarantula. Got like a creeper minion and a spider minion, a cave spider minion, like a bunch of random stuff. Vampire, I do have a sheep minion, which is making bank, by the way. It's actually mostly money from the mutton rather than the Berberis, so no complaints here. Why is Bal good in the tunnels? You only want to use Bal before you use your ability. So I equip my Bal pet right before I use my Picobulus ability so that I can have a better cooldown on it. It's good, QI. How you doing, bro? Bum, 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 bum. Time to mine. Hey, let's go. What's good, Shadow? What's up, Battle? Magical Power? Yeah, Magical Power do kind of go crazy. Battle's been here. Battle's over on Twitch now, though. So it's like, Pog. T2 Tarantula minion's worth it? Not... I mean, there's so many better options, so not really. T2 is kind of meh. T2 is kind of garbage. They're so cheap, they don't really make a ton of money back. So unless you have like only garbage options, I wouldn't recommend it. After I invested in slime, they nerfed the corrupt soil. Yep, it do be like that. I mean, what's your magical power? Oh, my magical power is now 1665 because I did finally max out my treasure artifact the other day. Because I was going to do some M7s and I felt like maybe dropping a handle. I didn't drop a handle. I actually dropped a T5 skull and a first slot fish, so that was fun. You set up for my shafts? Yes, sir. We are all chilling. My my Heart of the Mountain trees fixed up and everything, so we're vibing. Big vibing. Yo, what's good, Sanguine? How you doing? Actually made me start saving up for Elden Ring with yesterday's stream. Yo, let's go. Yeah, dude, it's a lot of fun for sure. It's a little frustrating sometimes. So again, sorry if I get a little angry on those streams, but I mean that's the effect it has on people. It's just how it is. Face palm. You're on-sided. Oh, I got it. True, I am on-sided. Let me fix that. We're gonna go hurtful. Yay. Schmack. Nah, you're good, bro. You're good. How did that go? We beat Rolana. I think that's her name. Renala's the main one, and then Rolana's the one in the DLC. So we beat Rolana. It took a few tries. I started caving, and I used Mimic. After a little bit, I caved and used Mimic. But we beat her, and then I second tried the Hippo without Mimic. So the Hippo was really easy. And then... what else? We beat the Scorpion Lady. That took a while. The Scorpion chick took a hot minute, and I did have to use Mimic on that. But I did some off-camera grinding afterwards. I didn't play the DLC part, but I just went and got some stuff from the main game. So I now have 12 flasks instead of 10. So the next few fights should be a bit easier first off because of that. And I did also go and get the Turtle Talisman, so now my stamina loss shouldn't be as big of a deal. So I did that. It took me like an hour to get all the golden seeds. It was very annoying, but I don't like Mimic. Fair enough. Fair enough. I have my other playthroughs. I don't use Mimic, like of the main game. But I feel like first playthrough using Mimic is valid because I don't want to spend, you know, one stream on every single boss, like a 5-hour stream on every boss. You know, we kind of want to progress a little bit. So, think leveling rune books then selling is worth it? Oh yeah, 100%. Like if you get enough of them, there's not really a limit to how many you can have. It's just based on like how big your Jacobus slots are, and like I could fill up my Jacobus bag with like a ton of rune books. I could fill it up with like 3 pages of them, and then go and grind out, you know, maxing one for whatever how long it takes, like maybe 10 hours or something, and then sell that for billions. You know, actually kind of a infinite money making glitch if you can afford to invest in it enough. It's just dependent on how many of them you want to level, and I'm sure they'll patch it so it only levels one at a time in the future or something. So I don't know if that's gonna be goated forever or what, but about to reach Heart of the Mountain 6. After that, do I just grind straight for 7, or do I want to grind something in between? Now you go straight for 7, and then you do your powder grinding after that. So you go for powder between 7 and 8, and then after you've done powder, you go for like Heart of the Mountain 10, and then you do glaciite powder and a little bit of mithril powder. It's usually the meta. What should I grind for leveling the runebooks then? The strategy is to go into the Spider's Den and just basically Hyperion spam or use whatever mage weapon you can. If you don't have a mage weapon, then use like a Bouquet of Lies. But that's the meta right now. Oh, Chili got smacked. 07s. Late to Fiesta. I mean, it started 7 minutes ago, so you're not too late. What's up, Explosives? It's good, gamer. We're not doing profile reviews today now. Not today, sir. Are you serious? Alright, stream open for... If anybody wants to join, we have a Vanguard. Who wants it? Feel free. /join pjoin 2_b_determined. These are the threats. Bum 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 bum. Between Heart of the Mountain 8 and 10, what's the best way for Heart of the Mountain XP? Glaciite? Yeah, Glaciite commissions. Warp quickly before it closes. I think it's gonna close before too long. grab some gold while we're here. Because why not? And spawn a Jerry. I haven't gotten a golden Jerry like in the last 3 days. I got so many on the first one. And then like none the rest of the time. Did you see what item I got in my DA lobby? I did not. I did not. Which actually reminds me, I need to get these. I'm going to have to buy some more of those for sure. Doo-doot. Let's see. What is it called? Rope. Yeah. There we go. I got the die. Yo, GG. How much you make per hour with the current setup? During fiestas, generally I make about 75 mil an hour most of the time. But recently I've been keeping a lot of the glossies to turn into powder coatings for my gear. So we're making a little bit less from a lot of these. But I did miss the second fiesta. We got the first one. This is the third one. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do the fourth one, because that'll be in like 2 days at 4 a.m. for me. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do it. But during fiestas, we make a lot of money. I have 73 of them in accessory bag and inventory. Oh yeah, bro's making bank then. I thought the meta was mining Instone with mineral armor. I don't think so. I mean, maybe. I don't know. That could be. I thought the meta was Spider Stain, because that's what everybody was saying on day one. But if it's changed since then, you know, it's possible. I haven't been playing too much the last couple days. Like, not chatting at least. I've been just farming. Farming while Finnegan perks are here. And then dungeons when it was Paul. Playtime, we are at 3,893 hours. Sheesh. Because route setup's like 20 minutes. Yeah, I just don't like setting up routes anymore. It would make more money, but I don't care enough at this point. I just don't. Buying Maxor armor really worth for F7 as a mage? I'm cat at 32. Not for mage, really. I don't think so. Unless I'm mistaken, but like, I haven't heard of people running Maxor as a mage. Probably depends on how much speed you can get without it. Yo, what's good, noob? How you doing, bro? Let's do this. You can get a lot of runic endermites doing that. Yeah, I mean, that works. I'd say it's definitely a valid strategy. I don't know if it's better than Spider's Den. Probably just depends on how crowded your Spider's Den lobby is. But do. How's it going, TNT? What's good, bro? Boom. Next. Smack. 12 seconds. Downtime, SMH. Doing Glacier commissions for Harlem Mountain 10. 25k XP away. Yo, bro's closing in. Let's go. What do Glacier commissions give by default? God, it's been so long. Do they give like 750? I think. Or is it 1,000? Can't remember. 750, okay. Do. Yeah, Maxor's for LCM, I think, is the only time anyone uses that. Do. It's going. Been watching anime with Xeon and Blue Aza. Nice. The guild anime chat goes crazy. SMH. Let's do Hearthstone. This is gonna be a recurring issue, I can already tell. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Turned off the PC and missed the Fiesta start? Bruh. Unlucky, man. Unlucky. That didn't go as planned. Don't you get bored mining for 2 hours straight? Bro, what? Ain't no way we're getting bored with 2 hours of mining. That is like the shortest time to mine. You know, these fiestas used to be 5 hours, right? And I would do those. Now, that was a little bit boring. After like 4 hours in, it was like, oh my goodness. But like, 2 hours is nothing, dude. The SkyBlock about a year ago, is there a good reason to come back? Let's see, what updates have they done in the past year? We've got like some mayor updates. We've got Rift Mountaintop finally came out. I mean, the only reason to come back, honestly, would be to prepare for Forging update. I would say, like, as far as major updates that have come out recently. If you were wanting to get into that, but forging update still hasn't come out yet. So, if that's the reason you're looking for, I'm sorry to disappoint. What's your FPS? It is hiding. Where is it? Let me... Can I drag that? Are you kidding me? Are we for real? Hold up. There we go. And let me edit that. Here we go. We're going to put it like there, because why not? I have 139 right now. I have it set to limit at like 144 because I have a 144 hertz monitor. But forging update after GTA 6, legit, dude. For real, for real. Some guy in my lobby just accidentally duped 20. Bro, what? Ain't no way you accidentally dupe. There's no shot. What pet for hardstone mining? Is it still snail? Like if you're going for money, I think so. But I know a lot of people use armadillo too. Like if you're doing powder grinding, usually armadillo is better because, you know, you're not slow. But his game crashed mid-cell and then he had 23. Bro, what? Bro is cheating for real. Mods ban him. Gotten 1 glossy this Fiesta. This is way better than my previous rates. Crazy. Back in my day, Fiestas were 10 hours. Legit. Legit. Goes good soul. It's good Sanic. Gotta love a laggy Fiesta. Goes crazy, bro. I think it depends on the lobby a lot of times. Like, my lobby has not too many high-level players. If you have a lobby with a ton of high-level players, then it is very heavy on the server for, like, how many things they have to load in. Like, it goes kind of crazy. I know, like, it's gotten a bit better recently, but there was a time when, like, I would warp into a Crimson Isle lobby, and then everybody would start complaining about lag the second I got there. Because it was bad. Like, if 2 high-level players warp into a lobby at the same time, that's why people hated Ashfang parties back in the day, because if you were grinding Ashfang, then you'd warp in, like, 5 people at once, and then the server would just, like, basically crash. Be 1 TPS. 0.1 TPS. 0 glossy from a whole mineshaft, bruh. Banking purse looking like we got a bill in the bank and like 300 mil in the purse at the moment. So not too terrible. I still haven't sold some stuff from my farming endeavors today though. So hopefully I made about 70 mil. I would think so in like 5 hours of farming. But we shall see. Only time will tell. My entire lobby just level 320 plus. Dang, dude. Let him cook. Hold up. I could check real quick. What are we at after that Vanguard mineshaft? I'm at 7. Bro, what? It's been 15 minutes. I'm not complaining. Ooh, hello. Where's that? How we doing? Do glossy's go in gemstone sack? No, they go in mining sack. Boom, boom, boom. Schmack, schmack. Alright, let's see. We're going to do this. Beautiful. Any lapis? There is a lapis corpse in here, so I need to go find that. Start here. Not there. How about here? That's the tungsten one. So the lapis one should be up here. Boom, boom. There we are. Alright, now we get some extra pristine. It was good jamming. Tried using Badline for the Rift and got absurd lag spikes every 3 seconds. How do you play with it? I mean, it's not laggy for me at all. I don't know, man. Are you playing on like 1.20? Because I've never had any lag issues with BLC. Oh, goodness. Doo-doo. Why not just invite 29s to a party and warp them into a lobby? I mean, you can try that, but the lobby's got to be private before you warp, you know? How to make millions at 405 mil net worth. Rift. It's the strats, man. Rift goes crazy. Alright, have a good one, Fishy. It's better farming for money or fishing for money? Fishing can be better, but you have to be like very late game in it. Do-do. Hello, George. I'm not really doing that right now. There's a mining fiesta going on, man. We ain't got time for downtime. Plan 1.8.9 works fine. Yeah, same for me. I don't know. But thank you for the sub, George. Appreciate it. Again, if y'all haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do that. We're on our way to 30,000 subs. And if you're over on Twitch, make sure to hit that follow button. I have been playing through the Elden Ring DLC over there, and we are going to start playing the Batman Arkham games in the future over there. So make sure to drop a follow if you haven't. Do-do. Let's see. What have we here? I mean, Onyx is one of the worst mine shafts to get, but we might can make it work. Got Batman Arkham. Is it any good? I haven't played it yet, but my brother used to play it on PlayStation. I think I did play it like a few times there, but I didn't like beat the whole game. But I think it's pretty good. I've heard good things. I mean, it is an older game, so the graphics aren't like insane or anything, but the actual gameplay and story seems to be pretty good from what I've heard, so definitely looking forward to playing it. Have it on VR. Oh, I heard the VR one was kind of meh. Like, I haven't heard a ton of people saying good things about it, and the few people that I know that have played it didn't like it. Which, I mean, I think they just don't like VR in general. But yeah, I mean, fighting VR games can be feel kind of wacky because like you're hitting something in the headset and you're not hitting anything in real life, and it feels weird. Did you know that I'm Batman? Actually, that can't be true because I'm Batman. Got a queue for mine shafts? Yeah, during fiestas they have to do a queue sometimes. It gets kind of crazy. On an AFK farm and pests are spawning and ruining my farming fortune. Do you know what I can do about that? I mean, only thing you can do is get the pest repellent, but that'll just make it so you have to like grab pests like once an hour instead of like every few minutes. That's really the best thing you can do. Not too much else other than that. And if you have the pest farming accessory, then you can use that to like turn off bonus pest chance, so you only get one pest every time they spawn. So if you do both of those things, then you'll get like maybe a couple every hour or something like that. But Ballast Gate and Magma Fields for gemstones? Yeah, Bal is better. 'Tis the way. Boom, boom. Pest repellent is bugged? I thought they fixed that. Or have they not fixed it yet? Did they not fix it yet? I thought that was... Maybe that was on the alpha and they haven't released it on the main server yet. Well, still the accessory thing should work. Just does nothing now? Bruh, that's wacky. Alright, well, at least the accessory still works. Will Gemstone Drill ever get a Devon Drill-like variation? I don't think so. It doesn't really need it. Like, what's the point in having two super-duper expensive drills? You know? Like, the Devon's Drill is already really, really strong for gemstones. Like, a 655 is better than a Jasper Drill for gemstones. Like, I think having multiple things be, like, too powerful, you end up getting too much power creep. Like, mining makes a pretty solid amount of money right now. I don't think we need more upgrades, really. Not too much. Other than what they've already said they're going to do, which is the, excuse me, the other pieces of the Devon's equipment. So I don't think we need more crazy things than all that's getting added. My account is 3, almost 4 years old, and I only have 74 SkyBlock levels. I mean, it really doesn't matter about the age, it's how much you play. That is the big deal. You know, like if I made this profile like 5 years ago and I've played on it for 10 hours, I'm not going to have that high of a SkyBlock level, but my profile age is going to be up. So, really just depends on your play time. Which I'm starting to freeze to death. Which is not good. That means I'm slower. Which is definitely not good. Okay, boom, boom, boom. What's the best craft flip for money? I have no idea. I never do flips. And if there is a best craft flip for money, then the people that know it won't tell you, because if they tell you, then it won't be good anymore. So, generally, you gotta find it yourself. That's usually how craft flipping goes. Stock trading / craft flipping English. It do be kind of wacky. Do. But yeah, it was like the I bought all the Batman Arkham games for like $10 for all 3 of them. They were like super cheap for Christmas. They were like 90% off, which was insane. Actually mad. Flipping what now? Don't worry about it. About 5-10 minutes ago, I was trying to sell around 10 bush cookies. When I went to put a sell order, I crashed and the cookies duped. Yeah, somebody was just telling me about that. Somebody was in your lobby and came in the stream and told me about that. Yeah, I mean, already reported it. Just worried I'll get banned. I mean, usually you won't get banned as long as you don't eat them and you don't sell them. You know, as long as they're just sitting there on your profile. I would say just maybe log off and don't get back on until you get a notification from the admins or something. That's probably the best thing you can do. Just wait for an email or something. But yeah, it's the best way to be safe about it, I would say. But you should be okay. I mean, if a dupe accidentally happens, that's, you know, if you try and repeat it numerous times, then that's when it gets kind of dicey. You know, like trying to figure out exactly how it was done. Let the admins do the troubleshooting. Because if they see you have done it multiple times, then they're more likely to be like, okay, wait a minute. But time for some coin laundering. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Alright, let's see. I need to get some good crystals today. That's really where the good money comes from. From mining. I need to get some good crystals. Give me the paradots. That's what I need. Good lobby. What if you bought an item from the auction house that might be a duped one? I mean, as long as you hadn't like known the person you bought it from for a long time, then usually they're not gonna get onto you for that. And I think a lot of times they can usually tell an item is duped when you try to put it on the auction house. So usually it gets caught before it's bought. But like if you're only buying, as long as you only buy one, like if you buy multiple from somebody, like if you buy like 5 duped Hyperions, you know, then that might get you in trouble. But if you like accidentally buy one, they're more likely to be, you know, a bit more understanding about it. Jade mining viable? I mean, it's alright. But just depends on the stage of the game you're at, I'd say. Just gave up doing this. Fiesta Crystal Hollows averaging like 12 TPS. Yeah, sometimes like those Crystal Hollows lobbies, man, you get some crazy people with some crazy mining spread in the Mines of Devon, and it gets super duper laggy. Magma minions still good? They're still pretty good from what I've heard. Yeah. Still a valid option. Schmack. There we go. Very nice. My chat disappeared because I messed up 3 times trying to call the drill mechanic, bruh. Unlucky. Speaking of, I might need to actually fuel my my drill. And I've frozen to death. Alright, what are we at now? It's been 20 minutes, 25 minutes. We have 11 glossies. Could be worse. We're not doing too bad, I would say. I'd say we're doing pretty solid. Schmack. There we go. Very good, very good. Gorgon mines for me, 10 TPS also every lobby. I don't know. Guess we're getting unlucky sometimes, because mine's not too bad. Mine seems to be pretty good. Second glossy, let's go. Bro's cooking. Bow or Skathapet for pet swapping in Mineshaft. You don't swap to pet. Like, don't swap to Skatha in a Mineshaft, no. The only reason I'm swapping to Bow is to reduce my pickaxe ability cooldown. So, like, you shouldn't swap to another pet for just a second for that. That's the only reason I'm swapping. Because now my cooldown's 10% faster because of the Bow Pet. But whenever I'm in the tunnels, I equip my Skaitha. And whenever I'm in a mineshaft, I equip Golem. Golem is better than Skaitha. Glaciite Golem. If I get 3 new gloss, if I get 3 glossies, it's my new PB. Let's go. That's kind of a rip, but GG. Yeah, I mean, Skaitha's not useless in mineshafts. Like, if you don't have a Glaciite Golem, you can use a Skaitha, but realistically, Skaitha is like 5 times the price of a Glaciite Golem. So, if you have a Skaitha and not a Glaciite Golem, I don't know what you're doing. Fan of Vanguard, but it's about to break it open. Very nice, very nice. Good luck, bro. Good luck, main. Let's do this one. Where's my next mine shaft is the question. You know, you don't have to copy paste every crazy thing that somebody says, Cobra. We don't want to know. We don't want to know. People say crazy things in this game. We don't want to know. Like what in tarnation? Sitting at 6 glossies, is that alright? That's not bad, yeah. Not too shabby. You watch UFC? My brother does. So sometimes I'll like walk in and they're watching one and I'll watch a little bit, but that happens daily in my guild. Oh yeah, mine too. For real, for real. Favorite fighter? Yeah, I don't watch it that much. I don't watch it that much. Trying to think of names. I know Adesanya, and that's probably I think that's UFC. That might be basketball. I think that's UFC. Who else? That's all I can think of right now. It is okay. Let's go. Let's go. I remembered something slightly correctly. You'll love to see it. Schmack. Green Jerry. Of course. Okay, I thought he was going to spawn in like a cave on the other side of the wall. He just spawned in the wall. What mod tells you where to go? I assume to get back to base camp. Nah, this is this mod says where my next commission is. But again, all my mods are in BLC. But I don't really need commissions. I just have it there sometimes. I really should just like get a commission for Peridot, and this one will tell me where the closest Peridot section is, which it is doing right now, actually. W. You'll love to see it. Actually, I'm gonna smack that. Boom, boom. LeBron and Mahomes are my favorite MLB players. Oh man, yeah, that was kind of an annihilation last night, low key. Refs high key beat the being on the same team as the Chiefs allegations. So I spend my all money to hype. It's like 90% of my net worth. Like, don't sell stuff to buy a hype. Definitely not if it's 90% of your net worth, because you're like not going to be able to use it. Like, the main reason to get a hype is to be able to do like Kudra and Master Mode and some late game stuff. And you're not going to be able to do it if you don't have like a solid magical power and stuff already. So it's not worth throwing money at too early. Some other things are going to be more valuable, like better pets, better accessories, that type of deal. Been wearing Aurora for the whole duration. Bruh. Bruh. Did you hear about the Taylor Swift guy who got booed? Who, Kelsey? I saw that he was pretty upset walking off the, what's it called? Walking off the field. Golfum, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it, man. Again, if y'all haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do that. We're on our way to 30,000 subs. Got to get to that red name, so make sure to smash that sub button. If I got hype, I would use for Kudra and lava fishing. Yeah, lava fishing too. But yeah, I mean, if it's 90% of your net worth, you know, you've got like what? That means you have like 200 mil on other items. Like, that is definitely not enough to be able to get, like, 1,000 magical power, which is what's usually recommended before you get a hype. You know, like, decent Aurora set, decent fishing set, whatever. 200 net worth aside from hype is definitely not enough to be able to afford a Kudra setup. Boom. Or a fishing setup. Ooh. No, I'm making fun of Taylor Swift being booed. Oh, Taylor Swift got booed. L plus ratio. For real. She didn't, wasn't sitting with Blake Lively this year for some reason. I wonder why. Crazy. Celebrity drama moment. Bang. That awkward moment when the rest of the world is focused on celebrity drama instead of Minecraft drama. Am I right? What Witherblade would be good to start out with besides hype? I mean, Estrella is the one I usually recommend because it's extra defense, which is going to help you live a lot easier. You know? There we go. Hello. Boom. Minecraft drama is always the same, sadly. Facts. He's not wrong. Do-do. Schmack. Schmack, schmack. Boom, boom. Okay, there we go. Alright. Let it continue. Which Badlion mod is the profit calculator? It's called profit calculator. I'm pretty sure. I think. It's literally what it's called. Do-do. Taylor Swift stinks. Shots fired. Shots fired. Do. Alright, let's see. Where it is at. We're gonna have the so the Freebirds did end up winning though. That was like a landslide, man. We had some friends over to watch Super Bowl and they left like at the start of the fourth quarter because like it was over already. I mean, at halftime it was really over. Which we did not watch the halftime show. We went and watched like old halftime shows on YouTube. I wonder how many people actually watched the halftime show. So I feel like 90% of the football like target audience had no clue who Kendrick Lamar was until yesterday. Are we doing the crash course for the event? I don't know, bro. We'll see. Again, I want to do it on stream because I do want to like not have to explain it all again to everybody on stream and be able to have clips for everybody to go back and look at. So I don't want to like know everything ahead of time. Do. And then we can do some in-between stream stuff after that. No Kendrick for you? Yeah, no Kendrick for me. Peridot or Jasper better? Jasper's better, but Peridot Crystal is better. Like, for mining, like, when you mine something, you want to be mining Jasper over Peridot. But if you get a Crystal mine shaft, then you would rather it be Peridot, because Peridot Crystal is worth, like, 8 million or something, and Jasper Crystal's only, like, 1 or 2. So. Baseball's my favorite sport, but apparently the average MLB watcher is 60 plus. Yeah. Kind of makes sense. I mean, there's not really a ton of young people trying to get into baseball, you know. Halftime show was eh. Got my third glossy. Yo, new PB for Noob. Let's go. Let him cook. Yo, it's good, Wolf. How you doing, bro? Do. But yeah, I'm guessing we're getting Year of the Seal on Tuesday. So tomorrow, maybe? Like, I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be surprised if they wait, but I wouldn't be shocked if it's tomorrow. Glossies have a pity system? I don't think so. I think it's all RNG or none RNG. Do. It is kind of crazy to think about, like... There's got to be other games with pity systems, right? Like, Hypixel didn't just come up with that. But like how many years we went without any pity system on literally anything. Like there was a point when diamond trophy fishing didn't have a pity system. And you could Iron Man on F7 and there was like a possibility that you just never drop a handle. It's crazy. Solo to T2E man, very nice. Anyone, let's see. So excited for the event. Dude, it's gonna be hype. It's gonna be hype. But yeah, boys, if y'all didn't know, let's see, next week, so not this week, next week, we are gonna be doing some pretty cool things. For the first time, expanding outside of SkyBlock and into some other Minecraft things. So, if you guys are looking forward to that, let me know, because I'm probably going to make some shorts on it at least. I'm not sure if we're going to do any long form videos, but probably at least one. Probably do at least one. 3 Vanguards this Fiesta? Bruh, it's not even been an hour yet. What is your RNG? Goodness sakes. What is it you're going to be playing? I can't leak all of it yet, but it's going to be cool. It's going to be very cool. But yeah, it's going to be a whole week-long thing. So, you know, hopefully they don't come out with Forging Update that week, because that would be awkward. That would be a little bit awkward. Let's do this. Nice. Got 4th glossy. Dang, bro's crushed his PB. Doubled his PB now. And it's not even been an hour. Let him cook. Dude, Slayer is gonna have us like so ready for it, by the way. Bro has been doing his research. We're gonna get hard carried. And I'm so down for it. My previous PB was from mining Sapphire and Jade the whole time, by the way. Yeah, that would be why. Probably. Like, it's not a bad strategy, but for glossy grinding, like, if you are inside a structure, it's just terrible. Most of the time. Unless you've got, like, a spiral room for Armadillo where you can actually break stuff, but Pick Obelisk is just built different, dude. It's just built different. Man, I can't wait for forging, bro. That needs to be a banger. Like, it actually needs to completely annihilate. And hopefully it takes me a while to work on. That's my dream. Honestly, it would be great if we could get to top 100 before Forging Update comes out, and then I can start just making, like, some content on different stuff, like doing one-off videos instead of doing, like, series. I think that's what I'd rather do. Like, I enjoy having Road to Elite 100, but I feel like it's such a time-consuming thing. It's hard for me to do different one-off videos, like the everything you need to know before foraging. You know, that was a really, like, that video performed really well. I'd like to do more videos, like, kind of similar to that. But, I mean, I feel like I'm so focused on trying to get top 100 that I'm not making as much content, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm off-camera grinding more than I'm actually editing. Good bread, Cat. I don't do profile reviews on regular streams, man. It's the middle of a mining fiesta, dude. We can't be downtiming. Plans early just from playing the mod pack for a while. Bro's cooking. Bro is cooking. Doo-doo. But yeah, no worries, bro. We do profile reviews on Saturdays usually, so I don't think we're going to be doing them for like the next 2 weeks, unfortunately. Maybe 3. Hold up. When is March 1st? Give me a moment. Let me check on this. I might have to start doing some on Saturday or on Sundays. Maybe the case. Because, yeah, March 1st is a Saturday as well. So we may have to start doing them on Sundays sometimes. We shall see. But should I get into mining? I'm a Heart of the Mountain 4, so what should I get? I mean, at Heart of the Mountain 4, there's not really too many options. Like, if you have a bunch of money lying around, you get a ruby drill, but realistically, the main thing to do is, like, either crystal nucleus runs or just keep doing dwarven commissions until you're, like, Heart of the Mountain 7. And then you can start investing in an actual money-making setup and start doing your powder grinding and making money from that. So, it's a lot to do before you really start making good money from mining. It takes, like, a lot of grinding. Yo, let's go battle. Let's go. Doo-doo. Let's see, where are we at? Right here. But yeah, I will not be here on Saturday. I will be out of town Saturday and Friday. And then what else? Next Saturday, we're doing the event. And then March 1st is also the event. So we're not going to be doing profile reviews for like 4 weeks, at least not on Saturday. So if I can maybe do a little Sunday afternoon stream, we might try and do that. Already on 8? Oh yeah, let me check how many we're at. 17, let's go. Mine shafts are actually cooking for us today. I guess I'm going to hold on to all my Jerry boxes for a bit. And we'll sell them all at the end of the event. See exactly how much money we made. Thanks to Mr. Gerald. Boom, boom. So, like, Gemstone Gauntlet and Devon's. Gemstone Gauntlet is terrible. Do not go for Gemstone Gauntlet. For sure. You really should just try and skip straight to a Titanium Drill. Is the best way to do it. Mining Fiesta is at midnight for me. Bruh. Unlucky. Very sick, but still have to check if my 100 mil order's filled. Crazy. Priorities, man. Priorities. He's got them. 4 Sapphire mine shafts in a row. Honestly, Sapphire's not too bad. Because it's got those, like, really big veins that you can use Picopolis on and get a lot of glossies from, which, hopefully, this is a Peridot Crystal. Would be epic. Let me in. Cue moment. Ruby. Okay, Ruby's not bad. We'll take Ruby. Also has a lot of room to Picopolis from. So, 0 complaints there. Boom, boom. Hello, Gerald. Why are you running? 12 seconds. Alright, let's calm it down a little bit. Green Jerry box stolen to a talisman. Nice. They're a good mining setup I can buy with 330 mil. How much does Devon armor set cost? I mean, you could get an okay Devon armor set with like flawlesses maybe for that much. But like perfects is definitely over 500 mil. Other than that, what else? Like you can't buy a crazy drill. You could get a 355 titanium drill for like 40 mil or something. So maybe. Probably have to miss out on some gems on the Devons, but could at least get a decent drill and a decent armor set. Boom, boom. But yeah, thank you for the follow, by the way, Olavi and Daniel. Thank you guys. Again, if y'all haven't followed the Twitch yet, make sure to do that. We have been playing Elden Ring DLC over there, and we are going to be playing all of the Arkham Knight games pretty soon after that is the plan. We need PvP coaching for this event. Iffy. I should be fine. I should be fine. We might do a training camp at some point if it gets really bad, but I should be okay. If we lose, I blame y'all because only 2 people even said I have time to train. Fair enough. Fair enough. I doubt there's gonna be like, I don't know, too many people sweating. I'm sure there will be like 1 or 2 teams that are pretty tough, but it's gonna be fun. It'll be fun. Make videos on setup that range from 50 mil to 2 bill. I mean, I've made a video on farming gear progression and mining gear progression. I feel like that kind of covers that. I did one on fishing gear too, actually, a while back, which I think they've added a few things as far as like equipment goes, but it's generally about the same. So the main thing is for combat. Like, it's so hard to do one for combat because the combat setup has to be so versatile. You know, like you can't use the same setup as you use for slayers for like dungeons or for Kudra, you know? Can't use the same setup as dungeons for Kudra. Like, the thing about that is that's like just big game progression stuff. Boom. Very nice. You know the secret cobble mining method? I do not. I think I've heard about it, but I haven't looked into it because, again, I don't think doesn't seem that fun. How fun can grinding cobble be, you know? I'm here to make money, but also have a good time, and I don't think cobble grinding is going to help me have that good of a time. Makes 50 to 60 mil an hour without FIESTA. That's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. What event are you talking about? It's kind of a secret, sorta. So I can't, like, fully talk about it, but, like, we can put hints here and there, you know what I'm saying? When you choose a verse for the description, do you choose randomly or do you go through a certain part? I have this website that I look at and I scroll through those, and it picks like one big verse out every day. And so whenever I update it, I usually go to that, and if it's a good verse, then I'll use that. If I don't think it fits, you know, I mean, they're all good verses, but like if I don't think it fits, then I'll swap to something else. I'll look up one that I like. Boom. 1 in 5 of my mine shafts have been gemstone. Bruh. Bro is mad unlucky. The game on Hypixel or a different server? It will be modded. That's all I can say. Why are you up here one? Huh? I am Confucian. How long has FIESTA been? It started about 50 minutes ago. So, still got an hour and a half. Let's see. We got this. Oh, is it like going outside of the Dwarven mines and you're like on top of the Dwarven mines? That method? Is that what we're talking about? Because I'm pretty sure that's getting patched with the alpha update. Maybe. Maybe that... I know they're patching like where you can throw goblin eggs outside of the map. Apparently that was a strategy. You could throw goblin eggs and the goblins would like glitch outside the map, and so then you didn't have to kill them. You could just keep throwing eggs. But best drill to start with, if you're rich, like the earliest one that's decent that you can get is a ruby drill. But if you can't, then I'd say wait until you can get a 355 titanium drill and just keep upgrading that. Because eventually, that's what you upgrade from with the ruby drill. Because Jasper drill is not good. Someone has over 10 bill cobble collection? Dang. Mad. Do you know the runic mob rate an hour mining install? That would be good to know. What's with the gemstone gauntlet? Gemstone gauntlets are trash. They got nerfed like, I don't know, not too long ago. I guess that was like half a year ago now. That was in like September. So they're kind of garbage now, unfortunately. It's like you can get it at Heart of the Mountain 6, but by the time you get to that point, you should have a drill already. So I really got rubber banded just so I would miss my Pickobolus. That's crazy, bro. This is rigged. Absolutely rigged. Boom. Very nice. One more and I can make my first mineral piece. Nice. Very nice. Let's do that. Much better. Planning to get all the money needed for term through mining, but how much do you think term setup costs raw total, like magical power and everything? Like for 750 magical power? I don't know. That's got to be like at least $1 billion, I would think. I don't know. Somewhere close to that. And then for like the term itself, that's going to be like another $1 billion to get like good enchants and stuff. At least. Some people go up to like $1.5 billion for that. And then let's see. It just depends on what you're going to use it for. Like if you're adding in the price of, you know, like the G-Drag pet and bank, and then, you know, like Terror Armor if you're doing Kudra, or Necron if you're doing dungeons and master mode, that type of deal, you know, like it's an expensive setup. Are you serious? It is very pricey. Get explosive arrows to kill Jerry's. I'm not that desperate. I am not that desperate. Yo, let's go noob, GG. Spider's Nest is 50 to 60. Probably, again, depends a lot on how many people are in your lobby. Bro, how many times am I going to get, like, rubber banded down into the earth? Not a fan of that. Doot. Dungeons right now for money making method. Got you. Dang. Very nice, Saxa. Very, very nice. Want to do a PvP duel tomorrow? I'm good. I'm good, man. I ain't trying to sweat immediately. Let's see here. I wonder, like, how good the rates are going to be from Ruby for this. Usually we make a good chunk with Ruby Mineshafts, because you get a lot of glossies most of the time. Sometimes you get unlucky, and that is unfortunate, but could be worse. Is it worth me saving up for a Bill Bank G-Drag with 900 magical power? If you don't have a hype or a term yet, get those first. G-Drag comes after those, I would say. And usually you shouldn't have a hype until 1,000 magical power. So I would recommend getting up to 1,000 at least before G-Drag. I have both. Okay, yeah. I would recommend get it to 1,000 and then go for G-Drag. That would be my personal recommendation. Want a bang? I'm good, bro. Appreciate it. Event we can all play in or just YouTubers. I was allowed to invite a certain group of people, but all my slots are full. Using G-Drag 103, Shadow Fury with 450 magical power doing 200k damage. Bro, what? What? Feel like it's a little bit early. I mean, if you're on Iron Man, I could understand getting a G-Drag early, but like if you're not on Iron Man, there's no reason to get G-Drag before like 1,000 magical power at least. How many E-Drags am I dropping tomorrow in 2 hours? At 3. There you go. It's the RNG right there. Can I get up, please? Thank you. Citrine Crystal, nice. But yes, we will be streaming it. I shall indeed be streaming it. Do that. Wow, that did like nothing. Last one was 200 dragons ago. Bruh. Unlucky, dude. Got it because I had 9 candies. And the seller sold it for 560 mil. Bruh. You're going to be better off leveling that up to 200 and then selling it and buying magical power. Unironically may end up doing more damage. My friend has dropped 41 E-Drags. Bro, what? That's a little bit... I wonder like who's dropped the most in the world and how many they've dropped. Because that's got to be up there, right? Or it has to be, what was his name that would stream on Twitch and, like, do dragons all the time? And then he'd do, like, F7 carries every now and then. Chat, what was his name? My brain isn't working. He has 6,000 kills. Dang. Sarite. Yeah, Sarite. I bet it's Sarite. Sarite has to be number 1, right? But Soul Eater for first term is the strats. Unless you don't do dungeons. If you're only doing it for Kudra, then you want duplex. But if you're not doing it for Kudra and you're doing dungeons, Soul Eater is peak. Do. Only at negative 200 mil, bruh. I've got to be at like negative a billion coins from dragons at least. Must be, because like placing for 200 dragons, 4 eyes at like 1,000,000 coins a piece. I don't know. I mean, that's 800 mil, so might be more like 750 because eyes were a little bit cheaper when I first started doing it, but still, man, it's expensive. I do dragons properly. All right, buddy. I see how it is. I see how it is. All right, fellas. First hour of the event is almost over. Got an hour and 20 minutes left. And I don't think I checked how many glossies I had after that last mineshaft. We're at 21. So 21 in an hour is not great rates. I'm set to get about 50. I think I accidentally right-clicked. That's awkward. Max pet luck, almost max magic find. I think I would have max pet luck aside from Chimera 5 on my DX. That's the only thing I'd be missing, which would be a lot, you know. That is like 20. Tis what it is. Although you technically don't have max pet luck, actually. Because you haven't maxed a bookshelf, right? Unless bro did magically get 6 chimeras in 6 hours. Do. Bang. Hello. Joke's on you. I bought a 5 out of 6. Are you serious? Another Vanguard. Alright. Heck W. Also 12 hours there were 2. Dang. Fair enough. Fair enough. How did somebody get a 5 out of 6 though? Like that quickly. That's insanity. Got 3 of them myself, bruh. What a mad lad. Alright, I guess nobody's joining for this. Get me out of here. Got a 1/6 of my net worth with the ladder. Mad things, dude. You know what's crazy? I was really thinking about it. If I would have done M7 that whole raffle instead of doing all of those, instead of doing all of the event, I probably would have gotten more. Probably would have gotten more money that way. But oh well. Or M7. Did I say F7? I said M7. Do. Hello, Mr. Rel. I saw you were in a lobby earlier. I said hi in my brain. I didn't say it in the chat. But. Do. Do. 2 in the first hour, bro. What is that? Would have joined but one on my open mine shaft. That's fair. That is valid. I have absolute hypermax pet luck. Dang, bro. Blood has cooked. Blood has cooked. Got 7 uncommon party hats, brother. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. What did I get? I mean, I got a lot of stuff. It's just not much of it was worth money. Yeah, I mean, we got a couple party hats, a couple Jerry swords, Salmon hat. Fruit bowl, you know, all this stuff. Schmack. Tis what it is. Best slash worst gems for glossy. I mean, they're all pretty even, to be honest. Because, like, depending on the breaking power is your rates for how many you get. Yo, Louie, thank you for the sub. Again, smash that sub button, boys. On our way to 30k subs. But, it's like depending on the breaking power is how likely you are to drop it. So if it has like a breaking power of 7, like Amber does, that I'm breaking right now, then it's a 7 out of 2,000 chance to drop a gemstone. So, you know, Ruby technically has the lowest odds per block broken with 6 out of 2,000. But you can break it like really, really quickly. You know, so you can break generally about 3 blocks in the same amount of time it would take to break 2 blocks of Peridot. So even though the odds of dropping one from Peridot is like 1.5 times the odds of dropping one from Ruby, you can break Ruby so fast that it kind of actually evens out. So all the rates are pretty similar, in all honesty. But it just depends on what you use Picobulus on. Because I can use Picobulus and just right-click this, schmack, and that's the best thing to right-click on with Picobulus, because it doesn't matter what block it is, it instantly breaks. So you want to break the block with the highest odds. So that's the only reason that it would matter what you're breaking and what kind of mine shafts you get and stuff, because of Picobulus. Did you say your pet luck is good? And if you like, would you make 4 Glaciite golems? I've got the materials. Not right now, man. Again, it is a mining fiesta. We got to focus up for this. But yeah, I mean, my pet luck is decent. Again, I am missing like 21 total now, I guess, from Diana's Bookshelf and Chimera 5 DX. But other than that, I've got maxed. Did I right click? I did. Okay. It's best minimum requirement for gemstone mining, in your opinion? Like, best minimum requirement. Or what's the minimum requirement? I mean, like, again, as long as you can break a gemstone, that's really all you got to be able to do to make money from a fiesta. It's not like, you know, super high requirements to be able to make money. Just the more gear you have, the more you'll make, but the more the gear costs. So it kind of just depends on how long you've been playing, really. The secret cobble method be in mineral with a stonk. Probably not a stonk, no. Probably more along the lines of a drill or a gemstone gauntlet, something like that. Want to ask a quick question? Do you have a video that shows which mods or client you use? I use Badline client. And you can download my profile if you want to, if you have VLC. Just hit right shift, go to profiles, and search 2B. Well, actually, you have to go to, I think, search, and then search 2B. And then it's this one, 2B SkyBlock. You can download that. And that will just have all of my settings. It'll go ahead and import everything. And it'll save your settings on a different profile, I believe. So, are you not using a gemstone drill? Because they're trash. That would be why. I'm supposed to make 1 mil per drag with eyes at 1.65 mil. Dang. Crazy, dude. Crazy. Let this man's cook. Peridot Crystal Bro is vibing. Let's go. Is buying Devon armor worth it? Yeah. I mean, it makes it back for sure. Say less. I'm new to the game. Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, pretty much. Titanium drill is just superior to gemstone drills. Like, the gemstone drills are good for powder grinding, but that's about it. That's really the only reason you want to get into gemstone drills. And also, their requirements are lower, so if you don't have the requirements for a titanium drill yet, you can get a ruby drill. But once you get Heart of the Mountain 5 and higher, you should be using a titanium drill generally. But Topaz worth, like, to mine, it's pretty good, yeah. Funny how much profit dragons can be. Still, if the price, still looking for the price to be 1.3 mil again. Yeah, I think what was it? Kind of ruined that. Raffle kind of ruined that. Plus, it is actually Jerry right now, to be fair. So, you know, everybody's going to be grinding that during Diana. During Jerry Diana perks, everyone places their dragons. Jasper drill is better than a 455. Yeah, but like, it's what? Ruby drill, gemstone drill, topaz drill, yo golden, and then Jasper drill. Jasper's the 4th upgrade. And then for titanium drills, 355, 455. It's like the 2nd upgrade in the line versus the 4th upgrade in the other line. Of course, the 4th upgrade should be better. But, you know, once you get to the 4th upgrade in the titanium drill line, it just smokes Jasper drill. It just smokes it. Is mithril still not good for powder? Mithril drill is good for mithril powder. So there's like 2 different types of powder. You know, there's mithril powder and there's gemstone powder. So if you're grinding for mithril powder, you want to use a mithril drill. If you're going for gemstone powder, use a gemstone drill. But maybe for Iron Man, but normal profile cheaper. I mean, yeah. But like, hold up. Jasper drill currently is, yeah, I mean, it's very cheap. Jasper drills are very cheap for sure. But again, what is it? It's like Heart of the Mountain. I don't know. What's the requirement for that? For Jasper drill? Whatever Heart of the Mountain level it's at, you should be able to get a better titanium drill. Mining is not about the cheaper equipment. Hate to tell you that, but it's not. Gonna make less money the cheaper you go. Making 23 mil an hour with it, but yeah, I guess Heart of the Mountain 6. Okay, yeah. So like at Heart of the Mountain 5, I think it's Heart of the Mountain 5, you get access to like a 555 titanium drill. Like you can start using that. I think it's that early. It might be Heart of the Mountain 6 as well though. Something like that. But yeah, I mean, if you're going for that type of thing, but realistically, you shouldn't be mining for money at that stage anyways. You should be waiting until Heart of the Mountain 7, then do your powder grind, and then buy a good drill. That's the strats. But anyways. Yo! YSkyable with a rate of 11. Can we get some W's in the chat? Yo, W's for YSky. How was your stream, man? What's good? Yeah, make sure to drop him a follow if y'all over there on Twitch. Go drop YSky a follow. Let's go. Was great. W's. What were y'all up to today? And yeah, thank you, YSky, for the follow. And King with a follow. Got E-Man 8. Yo, nice. E-Man's a grind. E-Man is a grind. I hope they add some new stuff to E-Man Slayer. I know they said they're going to be doing some Slayer updates this year, so I'm really looking forward to it. But do you enjoy the E-Man grind, or... Got 40k today? Hey, not bad. Because that's like, what, 500 XP per? So that's like, what, 80 bosses? Let's go. It breaks me. Fair enough, fair enough. Are you on, like, high ping? Because that'll do it. I know, like, on high ping, E-Man's just a whole nother beast. But... Oh, your YouTube streams? Thought your Twitch was bigger? Yeah, I haven't really been streaming on Twitch too much, to be honest. We're trying to kind of bring it back, but it's more of, like, a casual thing. So I'll stream here when I'm streaming on YouTube, but I've also been streaming like some more casual gameplay. Like we've been playing Elden Ring, and we're gonna play the Arkham games here pretty soon. So looking forward to that. All right, appreciate you, YSky. Have a great one, man. Thank you so much for the raid. How do I gain access in the Discord for a profile guest? Okay, so for that we open a channel. So as long as you have the Skyblocker role, I think, or honestly, if you have the member role, that's all you need for that, I think. But we open a channel when we're looking for reviews. So we haven't opened it in a little bit because we haven't needed to. We've got like 2 reviews, I think, that I still need to record, and then we'll open the channel. But we recently grabbed quite a few profiles for some future reviews. But yeah, I have 120 plus ping. Is that bad? It's not terrible. I know there's people out there with like 300 plus ping. And then like if you're in Australia, it can be like even worse. So it just depends. for where you're at. You know, if you're in the Americas, then that's a little bit rough. But like if you're in Europe with 120 ping, that's not too bad. Another Paradigm, bro's cooking. Dude's dropping 166 eyes in an hour, legit. Let him cook. Let him cook. 250 ping for me here in Germany. Yeah, that's where it gets rough, dude. And then, yeah, Europe and Australia. That's where it's like, ugh. Good luck doing T5 Amp Slayer, bro. You think update tomorrow? I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if there's an update tomorrow. But I don't know. They haven't closed alpha yet, but they've been doing like recently where they close alpha day of update. So we'll see. Cause let's see, when does the year thing event, or when does the year end? Like I wouldn't be shocked if they update the game tomorrow, but then we don't actually get the Year of the Seal event until like the next Skyblock year, you know, because they'd have to do it in 14 hours, which would be, you know, like before 7 a.m. tomorrow. Otherwise, it'll be late into the year when they're doing it, which they could do, but only time will tell. Use Cloudflare Warp, so I don't really feel the lag, to be honest. Okay, that's not too bad. What's Year of the Seal? So it's a new update. That is going to be similar to like Year of the Pig. They're going to do it every 12 Skyblock years. And you'll be able to get some new talismans and some minion upgrades. They're adding T12 fishing and clay minions, so that'll be pretty cool. Good tough, let's go. Finally stream showed up. Uh-oh. YouTube algorithm being wacky. 300 ping in Pakistan, bruh. 300 ping is mad. Doo-doo. I get 150. Fair enough. 190 in Portugal. Oh, okay, yeah. In South America, I could see it being bad too. But like in Canada and the US, I don't think it'd be too bad unless we're like in Alaska or Hawaii. You know, then it'd be pretty rough. Let's see, where are we at? Crystals is a pain to mine at right now. The server's too lag to use Bazaar, bruh. Bro's got the highest ping Crystal Hollows lobby. Unforge. Hold up. There we go. I thought my fan had turned off. It's all good. Portugal's in Europe. Why am my brain's not working? I was thinking Brazil. Because they speak Portuguese in Brazil sometimes. You know, there's like Spanish and my brain. American brain moment. Yep. Real. Sorry, I was thinking like Brazil, Peru. I don't know, because they speak Portuguese. Keck W. Blood is throwing for real. I blame the mining. You know, we're gonna blame the mining. I'm an hour and 15 minutes into a fiesta. Like this is what mining does to your brain. It's a good bow before Juju. Spirit short bow. It's like the one you get right before Juju. That's crazy, dude. Making 41 mil, not during Fiesta, now blue cheese swapping and stuff. It's actually meta to not even blue cheese swap anymore. Because you just want blue cheese on your main drill now. Sunnyside isn't as good. After they added like a bunch of the Heart of the Mountain 10 perks, it's actually better to just put blue cheese on your main drill, because now I get like extra pristine from the Heart of the Mountain perk. I get a lot of fortune and mining speed too. So it kind of makes up for not having Sunnyside. It's called not getting out of the country. I mean, true. I've not even been to like, let's see, I've been to 10% of the US states, but I've not even been to like a quarter of the US states. Let's see, where have I been? I've been Virginia, West Virginia, Tennessee, Iowa, Kansas, Missouri. So I've been to maybe 20% states if we count driving through them to get to other states. Because Iowa's a ways away. I'm trying to remember what all we drove through to get to Iowa. That was legit when I was like, I don't know, 5. I was not very old at that time. Probably not 5. I was like 10, maybe. But anyways. Some cities in America, third world places. I mean, You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Dragon Shortbow underrated. I mean, Dragon Shortbow is not on the same level as Spirit Shortbow, though. It is not on the same level. It's actually nice geography knowledge for an American. Hey, I'm homeschooled, so I'm a little smarter than the average American, which isn't saying much, but we'll take it. How'd you manage to visit so many states but no good ones? I mean, I feel like they were pretty cool. The states I went to were pretty cool. Tennessee is peak, actually. Tennessee, actually underrated. Also, I mean, I've been to South Carolina, too. I feel like, don't have to say that. South Carolina's goated. North Carolina's goated. For real, for real. You can go, like, we have the beach, the mountains, and the lands between. You know, we got all of it. We got all of it. Ever been to Europe? I have not, no. I've never been out of the U.S. Do-do-do-do. But anywaysers. Made 120 mil from gold last Fiesta. For, I feel like that's like almost cooking. Almost cooking. It's about all you can ask for with gold mining, to be fair. Level 270 and still don't have a good way to make money. Any tips? Rift, farming, dungeons, slayers, mining. They're all valid. The problem a lot of people have is you multitask a little bit too much. Like, it's a good thing to have like a well-rounded profile, but the problem with well-rounded profiles is you don't have a good money method a lot of times. Like, you're okay at a lot of things, but you're not like at an end game stage in anything. So it's generally a good idea to focus on one thing when you first start off and get to end game in that and use that as your money method for when you get into other things. Because then getting into other things is a lot easier because you're already rich, so you can just buy the best gear when you get into it. But which floor? F5 is probably the lowest one that makes decent money and like isn't terrible to find a party for. F5 makes pretty solid with Legion and everything from that. Made 4 bill yesterday. Bro's cooking. What the heck? How many handles did you drop? Good night. Sheesh. But yeah, that's generally the problem a lot of people have. That's what my first problem was on my first profile. I was like mid at everything and not good at anything. So it was like I didn't really have a money method. I was entirely RNG dependent and I never dropped anything. It was kind of awkward. So then I did the same thing on this profile, but I was kind of RNG carried, so it kind of worked out. Do master floors have a higher chance for good loot? Master mode floors have master stars that you can drop from them, which is a very large increase in money potential, and also, you know, you get a lot more cat levels, which is an added bonus. But yeah, the base drop rates of other things are pretty good in master mode compared to the regular floors, so that's also a pretty good reason to get into them. Dang, what in tarnation is going on in Twitch chat? Alright, appreciate you, King. Have a good one, bro. Doom, 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 doom. Bam, 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 bam. But yeah, master mode floors make bank. They give better Kata XP. W's all around. All right, have a good one, Slayer. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, F4 can make more than F5, but yeah, finding a good party is impossible because all the people who are good at F4 are good enough to do master mode. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Holy cow. But yeah, that's the problem. So nobody who's very good at the game generally runs F4. They'll usually run M4 instead. So it's hard to find a good squad who knows what they're doing in floor 4. It is very hard. What's best low master floor worth farming? Probably M3, because that drops the first master star. That's where the first master star is at. So M3 is good. If you can get a good party, M4 is like a lot more money than M3. But M3's also got really good rates for recoms too. So, and like, you know, it's a very small dungeon, so you can get through it really quickly. But everything after M3 makes money, to be honest. So once had an almost 30-minute failed M4 run, bro. What? Oh my goodness. If we haven't like gotten Thorn to half health by 10 minutes in, bro, honestly by like 5 minutes in, it's just abysmal. It's Jover at that point. It's just a full restart. How do I survive the Horde in F4? You kill them. That's how. That is the way to do it. The mage and the archer generally, I think that's how it, yeah, mage and archer are generally on the floor killing everything. But how much magical power you ideally need to do M4 fast? Honestly, a lot of dungeon stuff is not really based on magical power. It's more about kata levels. Your kata levels matter a lot more. And it's hard to do M4 well until like 38 or 40, to be honest. You want to be pretty high kata before you can really start making money from it. Heard Hyper Cleaver's good, is that true? Yeah, I think it's better than Livid Dagger, actually, statistically. So, M6 doesn't make coinage. I mean, it doesn't not make coinage. Thing about M6 is, like, I'd say M3 is probably better a lot of times. Just depends on how many runs you do. But, like, you know, you drop a Master Star, that's a good chunk. You drop a Giant Sword, that's a good chunk. And I drop a decent amount of, thing is, you do actually drop a good amount of recoms, because on M3 you can only open Obsidian chest. There's no Bedrock chest. So you actually get a decent amount of recoms from M6, because there's both chests there. So it's not terrible. Plus you get, you know, all the levels on your G drag if you're killing golems. So that makes a little bit more too. M5 makes more than M4. I don't know, man. I'd say it's close. Because Legion is very good already. So at the very least, pretty much every run, you're making a mill off of that. Plus, you have, like, the Master Chestplate, and that's it. Thing with M4 is if you drop anything, you're going to drop something like generally 2 out of 3 runs. It's either a Master Star, or not a Master Star, it's either a Bone, or a Master Star, or a Wing. Usually you'll get a Bone or a Wing at the very least, like every couple runs. And that's, you know, like at least 3 mil profit. Plus there's the odds to get recoms. You know, you can get short bows and all that stuff too. But people tested it and M5 makes way more now per hour. Who is people, and did they actually know how to do M4? That is my question. But I think Legion's gonna go down in price is the thing. Now that Habanero Tactics is actually valid, I think Legion will drop quite a bit. Recoms are so expensive right now. They are, dude. It's kind of crazy. Yo, nice ghost. Quad Lapis Jasper. Kraton is cooking, bro. Or I can have a Storm in a bottle and make it easy 50 mil extra every 67 M7s. True, but 67 M7s is, you know, like, what, 11 hours or something? If you're getting like 6-minute runs on average, you do 10 per hour or 6 per hour, you know, that's going to be like, no, it is 10 per hour. Yeah, my math's off. So 7 hours. Still, it's an extra, what, almost, we'll say 8 mil an hour. That's not bad. That's a bit of coinage. How come on Badlion I can't see my NEU when in my inventory? Because on Badlion you can't have other mods. NEU doesn't work with Badlion. That would be the reason. No way an enchant that costs 250 mil is going to make a problem for the 40 mil enchants. I mean, I think it's going to go down in price a decent amount because everybody's swapping over to Inferno minions is the thing. So when Habanero Tactics drops in price, Legion will probably also drop in price. Do 14 an hour, 14, 17 an hour, depends on my very legit healers. That's crazy. If you're doing 14 to 17 runs an hour, what? 14 runs an hour? That would be like, if we're getting 5-minute runs, that's 12 per hour. So you're getting sub 5-minute runs? What the heck? What incarnation? Badlion better than Forge overall? It's really personal preference. Because Forge has some good mods and Badlion has some good mods. It just depends on which ones you like better. I personally like Soupy mods, which Badlion has. So I like those better than Forge mods. They have really good gaming chairs. Alright, bro. That's wild. Is it worth to invest in minions? Oh yeah. Thing about investing in minions is you could like have your PC break down for 2 months and you come back and you still made money. Whereas investing in other things, you know, may not pay out. Investing in minions pretty much is always going to work out in the long run. Just depends on how long it takes to work out. Like you can invest in a good mining setup and then never use it and it never makes the money back. But if you invest in a good minion setup, doesn't matter if you are playing or not, it's going to make money. Schmack. Yo, please be a crystal. Is farming 30 and crappie good for 30 hours in garden for Iron Man? I have no idea. I am not an Iron Man player, but probably. Schmack. I'd imagine just getting the crappies to drop takes forever. Good parties can do like 20 runs per hour depending on floor, but basically for any floor is possible. People buy Legion for dungeons? No? Yeah, but like right now you buy Legion for dungeons, you buy Legion for Kudra, you buy it for, you know, I've got a Legion, or I should have Legion. I actually don't have Legion on my Terror. I should upgrade that, but I should have Legion on my Terror set. I should have Legion on my Crimson set, and I should have Legion on my Necron set. That's 3 sets that everybody puts Legion on. So if you chop it down by a third, then a third of the Legions that are being bought are not being bought, so then the price will go down because the supply will be higher than the demand currently is. Reinstate my OG, please. Hold up. Let me look. Doot. Bang. Voila. There you go, sir. So what's the requirements for guild? My guild is full, man. Generally, if I end up looking for people, then I pick people who are very active in the community. So like coming in streams a lot and talking in the Discord a lot, that type of thing. Or people that I run high level stuff with, so like M7 or Kudra. That's generally it. Glossy check, true. We are currently at 24. I am down abysmal. I got like 3 in the last 20 minutes. This is bad. Best old enchant on Warden Helmet, Legion. Unless, actually, this is where it gets tricky, because if you're using it for like Rev Slayer, then Habanero Tactics would technically be better. But if you're using it with Terror Armor, then you want it with Legion. So 2 Warden Helmets? Are people actually going to start using 2 Warden Helmets now? Is that the strats? This Fiesta, I barely got any. Yeah, my RNG has fallen off a cliff. I had like 7 in the first 15 minutes, and then it just died after that. You ever gonna do LCM? Probably not. I just like have no desire to spend that much money on Chimera 5ing a Hyperion and a Claymore. It's like 5 billion coins for that part alone. I just don't want to. So I'm good. I'll have to get to class average 50 without playing mage, most likely. I know like 8 people with 2 Warden helmets. Dang. Starting an economic stream for real. Let's see. Way cheaper than mages who have 4 different Chimera 5 hypes for different enchants. True. True. Somebody's got a prosecute Chimera hype. Someone's got an execute Chimera hype. One has Thunderlord. The other has whatever the other Thunder enchant is. I don't remember. I don't remember what it's called. And Chimera 5 Midas instead. True. Actually, Midas would be better than Claymore. And I do already have a Midas sword that I paid like 230 million coins for or something. I have not enchanted it. I bought it directly from Dark Auction. Didn't frag it. Just put it in a museum. Who's next mayor and when? We have, let's see. Right now it's Cole, so next is Aatrox, right? Or is it Diana? Next is Diana, I think. In 4 hours. I think it's Diana after this, right, chat? Well, not the Midas. Those are just the hypes. Real. Real. Marina. Oh, it's Marina. Marina. Yeah, Marina and then Aatrox. No, Marina and then Diana and then Aatrox. It's Finnegan, Cole, Marina, Diana, Aatrox, Paul, reset. That's what it's at right now. What's up, Chili? How you doing, bro? Yeah, Marina next. It is Marina next because we have the fishing festival in 4 hours. Good. How about you? Chilling, man. Chilling. I have not made that much money from this Fiesta, so kind of crying a little bit from that, but it's fine. I've only got 24 glossies or something. We're down abysmal, but could be worse. Stream delay is 0. Yeah, dude. The Twitch experience goes crazy. Bang. Just wait till you get the ads though. Slavy's gonna give me a brain ache. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. Be like that. Yeah, I need to mess with Automod over on Twitch. He's kind of wacky. Yo, Tyler with the sub. Thank you so much. Again, if y'all haven't subscribed yet over on YouTube, make sure to smash that sub button. If you're on Twitch, hit that follow for me. We're on our way to 1,000 followers on Twitch. I still don't have 1,000 followers on Twitch. Can y'all believe that? I fell off. We got 20k subs on YouTube and not even 1,000 followers on Twitch. You know what? We're gonna copium and say Twitch fell off. I didn't fall off. Twitch fell off. Anyways. Do you need glossies on anything, or will you sell them? If I get 32, which I should. If I don't get 32, I don't know what's going on. We've got what? 45 minutes to get to 32. I'm gonna try and make one more powder coating. Basically, every Fiesta, I'm gonna try and make a powder coating for a new piece of Devon armor. So the last one, I got pendant with a coating on it. So this time, I'm gonna put it like on helmet or chest plate, and then we'll have to go for the other 3 pieces per Fiesta. So I'm not sure if we're gonna do the next Fiesta, because again, the next Fiesta is at like 4:30 a.m. for me on Wednesday, and I would like to sleep, honestly. So we may just ignore him. But the thing is, if we ignore him, then when I do wake up, it'll be Marina. And I have nothing to do with Marina, so we'll see. People trying to compare mining sets for mining Glossial, legit people trolling. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. It's like there's some good methods out there, but yeah, all the good methods, pretty much, you're gonna be wearing Devon's armor. Glossy mineral is just for getting gold collection and netherite collection at this point. That's all you need it for. Good, Jeremy. How do you make your money? I mean, I do a lot of things. We do some mining, we do some farming. I pretty much just do whatever the mayor is, to be honest. So right now it's Cole, it's a Fiesta, so we're doing some mining. And then, you know, before stream started, it was Finnegan. I was farming for like 5 out of the 6 hours that Finnegan was here. So I probably made a good chunk of money from that. And other than that, you know, if it's Aatrox perks, I kind of ignore him at this point because I've maxed out all the Slayers. But my main methods at this point, if it's Fiesta, I do mining. If it's Finnegan, I do farming. If it's anything else, I do dungeons. And that's how I make my money for the most part. Pretty much dungeons at this point. Do you ever Bazaar flip? I have never Bazaar flipped. I just would rather not. Pretty much. I think it's boring. And I'm going to make enough money from actually playing the game than I would from Bazaar flipping. Like, I'd make a lot of money from Bazaar flipping if I were to get into it, but I just don't think it's fun. Good M5 PB? I have no idea. I haven't run M5 in like a year, dude. People are like, oh, I'm using YoGoU. Other people saying they're wearing glossy armor. Others wearing Sorrow Best for glossy gemstones. Crazy. This players using Devons with 655 or Devon drill. Yeah, it's the strats. That's wild, Don. Wild. Just grind Aquamarine dye? Bro, if we get to the point where I'm just grinding dyes, bro, I don't know what to do. If I have nothing left to do, we're just going to be grinding dyes on this profile. Can y'all imagine that? I do have a collection. Got my 1 copper dye and my 1 chocolate dye that I bought. Which I've actually bought like 3 at this point, but I put like the second one in a case on my island. So I technically have 2 out of ever how many of the dyes there are. So, yay. Good M5 PV is like 220, mine's 210, somewhere around there. Hold up. Let me actually look. What is mine at? Mine's probably abysmal. Wake up. Thank you. M5. Yeah. S plus 2 minutes 8 seconds is my PB. Wavy scammed me out of my emerald dye. Crazy. Crazy. When will we see I got every dye in Hypixel SkyBlock and here's how? That's crazy. Like, why would I title it like that? It'd be how I got every dye. I'm kidding. Kidding. If I get that desperate, bro, that would be like, I don't know if y'all have heard of Curryway, but like, that would be a Curryway level insanity. Like, that would be 10 years of my life going for that. Unironically, like, that would take so long. Like, how many does Death Streaks have now? I know he got like 3 in a week. But he's still, like, he's not even a third of the way yet, is he? 2B speedrunning community? I keep up with a little bit. I pretty much just watch Curryway and Feinberg. But other than that, I don't really watch anybody else. Absolute madness for dyes, legit. And add the Mr. Beast photo of holding all the dyes. Real. Real. Nah, it'd just be like an inventory picture of all the dyes in my inventory. Which I couldn't hold them all, but some of the dyes in my inventory. I mean, honestly, like, it's one thing to buy them all. I could collect them all. I could... Or it's one thing to drop them all, but I could buy them all. I could definitely do that if I really wanted to, but... Yo, Break, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Again, if y'all haven't subbed yet, make sure to do that. We're on our way to 30K. You look like Curryway. Crazy. I'll take it. I'll take it. I haven't broken my arm, which is a W. So at least we're different on that front. But I almost broke my arm a few years ago. Well, a few years ago. It was like 10 years ago. But I already got pure yellow. Dang, bro. Yeah, that would be impossible. If just like trying to drop all of the raffle dies. Like, ah, man, I missed it. Oh, well. Gotta wait a year and a half now. Do you ever leave the guild to join Creators Guild or whatever it's called? I've thought about that, and I don't think so. Like, I think I would ask to be added to the Discord. But, you know, not like join the actual straight up guild. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what I'd do. Do you use coal weight for mining? I do not, no. which I haven't been watching a lot of Mr. Beast videos. I don't know, I just haven't. But like I did watch the pyramid one. The pyramid one was just that was sick, bro. Like the pyramids have always been like fascinating to me, and that was like such a cool video to be able to like see inside and everything. It was very pog. What mods you use for routes and stuff? It's all Badline client. Everything is BLC. But I don't really do routes anymore. This is all, like, I'm in the glaciate tunnels, so this is all set and everything. So, like, the arrows that you see, that's for commissions waypoints, which I still have on. I don't know why. I just have it on. Sometimes it's convenient and points to, like, the closest Peridot section, which is nice, but I should probably turn it off, but it kind of looks cool, so I just leave it on. 26 glossies. Oh, yeah. I just got a tungsten mineshaft, didn't I? We're at 26 as well. Dang, bro. We're down bad. 35 minutes remain. Let me do this. Beautiful. My one issue, I was a little bit always so laggy whenever I use BLC versus Forge with Patcher and Optifine. I don't know, man. I don't understand how people get laggy on BLC. I've, like, never had any issues with it. Except when it was driver issues. Like, I had some issues with my Radeon driver, but make sure to stay hydrated, fellas. $2014 Mac Mini. Yeah, that explains it. That explains it pretty well. Apple juice break, bro. I haven't had apple juice in ages. Had some apple cider around Thanksgiving, but no apple juice. I can spell, I just choose not to. But I'm curious, like, how much money do you guys think forging is gonna make? Like, where would they put that on the scale? You know? Are they gonna have it make as much as mining or a little bit less? I feel like it's got to be in between mining and farming, right? Because you're gonna have to be paying attention. So 0 monies, maybe negative. You just lose coins. Sounds about right. Every time you chop a tree down, they have like a Midas axe, which is like Crown of Greed, but for an axe. They want forging to compete with farming. I think that makes sense. I think it'd be better like if it makes slightly more. I don't know. I mean, farming's a lot less AFKable at this point now. Like if you're actually gonna make money, but I can't spell. Where are we at? Legit would not be surprised. Yeah. Probably like 30 mil an hour. I could see it making like, I don't know. I think it'd be interesting if they do some RNG. You know, like they're always doing that. You know, like for mining, it's got good mine shafts. You know, if you get a good mine shaft RNG, then you make more money. For farming, if you get good drops from pests, then you make more money. But now it's like, for me, I think forging will have something like that too. You know, they figured out that SkyBlock players like to gamble. I know, mind-blowing discoveries being made here, but I think they're just adding RNG to every section of the game, which honestly, we do like to gamble, so it's not a bad thing. But oh, there we go. How much gap do we have between Fishing Festival and this? There is 4 hours until Fishing Festival starts. And we have 30 minutes left in this. Smack. But yeah, I'm curious what they'll do for forging. I think forging is going to be a lot like... it's going to be a lot more group-based, you know? They said there's going to be loot sharing on trees and things. So I think it'll be more of a group activity. And, you know, the bigger the group, or if they've got, you know, a loot sharing limit, like 6 people or something, be like, you know, if you don't have 6 people in a group, then you're throwing. Like, similar to Diana parties, you know. You don't make money if you don't have a full squad. Or don't make nearly as much if you don't have a full squad. I feel like it'll probably be like that. Where you're going to want a group to go and chop trees with rather than doing it solo. Are you serious? Rubber band moment. I don't like it. Very nice. Let's see. 2B, what do I do? Who to what now? Does make more? Does pick obelisk, ruby / topaz, and magma fields make more? In my experience, this has made more for me. Just because pick obelisk is so, like, meticulous in that area. And you don't get all these crazy big areas to do pick obelisk on. Like that gem right there that I just completely missed somehow. If I would have hit that right there, I would have had, like, you know, 50 blocks at least broken. Whereas the most gems you can break while doing the other is, you know, like maybe 30. Maybe. So the good part about doing it here is if you get a good mineshaft like this, then you are chilling. How long left in Fiesta? 30 minutes. And I've fallen and I can't get up. That's awkward. Oh, wait. I got up. We're good. Is it really only 20 minutes an hour, or you make it a lot more? I'm making, like, generally during Fiesta, I'm making, like, 75 mil an hour from this. I'm making bank. Come here, boy. But today, my rates have been really bad, though. My glossy RNG has not been good, so I may be making a bit less. But I've been keeping a lot of the glossies anyways to make into powder coatings, so. How much during not Fiesta? I don't know. I don't mind if it's not a Fiesta at this point. I haven't mined outside of Fiesta since, like, maxing glaciite powder, which was in, like, March of last year. So, it's been a long time. Do I have a telekinesis book on my island? What'll happen if I take it out? I don't know. I don't know if it gets deleted or if it just leaves it as a legacy item. Or if it's blacklisted. I don't think it's blacklisted, but I could be wrong. It gets removed, don't take it out. Okay, it does get wiped. All right, it is blacklisted, so don't take it out. It'll turn into just a regular enchanted book with no enchant. Wacky. Very wacky. Boom. But I used to have, like, a couple double chests full on my first profile of those. Just vibing on my island. My first island, y'all think my island now is ugly? Y'all should have seen the first island, bro. If you go back to, like, some of the museum mastery videos and look at my private island there, it was abysmal. Why are you only streaming in 720p? I'm not. I blame Twitch. I blame Twitch. Also, my brother could be downloading something and lowering it. That's possible. That does happen on occasion. But it shouldn't be in only 720. That shouldn't be the limit. Unless it's like a partners only thing. I'm only affiliated. According to Twitch, you are. Twitch is capping. An option's the highest is 720. I don't know, dude. I have a go back arrow and a frame on my island. Nice. Only partners can stream above 720. Ah, there it is. Makes sense. But it doesn't really, but I guess. We do be in 1080 on YouTube. That is true. That is true. Also, a lot less hashtag ads. Will you ever do a disaster stream? Bro, I just don't have any desire. What is it? Is it literally just like a hurricane comes in every now and then? Or I haven't even looked at it. I'm gonna be honest. If they do like scheduled downtime for SkyBlock again, then we'll probably do it. But costs them a lot more to do that. Yeah, Twitch do be kinda keeping their pennies, you know. They don't want to spend any more money than they have to. Shout out Amazon. But Twitch allows me to full screen with chat. True. But if you're on YouTube and you have 2 monitors, you can full screen and pop out the chat. I think. Maybe that's just a thing I can do. I think you can pop out chat as well. That's effort though. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. What's your IGN? So I'm gonna check your SkyCrypt. Do exclamation IGN in the chat. Twitch already loses so much money. Has Twitch like gained money? Like when was the last time they were positive? Have they ever been positive? Let's be real, actually. Have they ever been in the positive? Alright, sleep good, Ryder. Appreciate you, bro. Play once and you'll see. Interesting. When brother reveal? I'm pretty sure he's been in stream before. I don't think he's been in a video, but I'm pretty sure he's came in the room, been on stream a few times. He was here when we did the puzzle stream, which he didn't face reveal, but hand reveal. I'm at 30 glossies so far. We'll see what I'm at after this mine shaft. Hopefully we're up a little bit. You're responding to his chats before they appear on my screen. I think there is a little bit of delay before it appears for like mods to check it, you know? I think I have that like as a safety setting so mods can check. But yo, what's good, Stompin'? Thank you for the follow, man. Switched over to Twitch. Cookies got removed. Oh, okay, that's good. Very nice. They got on that quick. That's actually great. Yeah, I think they prioritize dupes pretty high. So if that happens, they'll usually get on that really quickly. So very nice. Very, very nice. But yeah, not banned. So that's a W. No ban. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Smack. Just realized I've been mining with my rabbit pet for the past hour, bruh. Oh no. That pet is gonna have so much XP on it. Holy cow. Dang. I think about that every now and then, actually. Y'all know I've max leveled every single pet in the game. And like the only one I bought at level 100 was the E-Drag from TNT. All the other ones I leveled up myself or, you know, use Caduceus feeder on it. Like, I've played and gotten a lot of XP. What, like, hold up. Do they have rankings for taming? I am on the leaderboard in taming. Yo, follower goal of 770 hit. Let's go. You'll love to see it. And yeah, just gonna throw that out there. If you haven't heard about Twitch Prime, if you link your Amazon and your Twitch account, you get a free sub on Twitch to use on your favorite streamer. So, hint, hint, wink, wink. Just throwing that out there. Mad. Doot. Anyways, let's see. Bang, boom, bada bop, boom, pow. Which I think what we may start doing pretty soon. We're gonna do a few more profile guesses where we open up the Discord. But I think, hey, yo, Jay with the Prime, let's go. W's in the chat for Jay. Massive W. That was actually perfect timing for me to use Picobolus. That actually cooked so well. And just in time because of the ad break just came in. Perfect timing. 32 glossies. Let's go, Ghost. What a jam, by the way. Ah, I froze to death. Last PB was 26. Dang, bro. Let him cook. Let him cook. No, the glossy gemstone equipment is better. Ultra Games. Like, this is the best setup. So I've got Jade Belt, Sapphire Cloak. So those are better to use than like the titanium gear. Turn the music back on. Again, I still gotta edit that that audio cue. Getting there. Do. Again, we are only 9K subs away, which is pretty wild. Don't they give less because the full set bonus? Titanium full set bonus. Like, hold on, let me see. Where is it? Titanium. Right here. It grants mining speed and mining fortune while in the dwarven mines. Like, that part is nice. But again, half the time, the main part that you want it on is inside of the other. Plus, this is extra fortune on these specific gems as well. So I should actually be focusing on Sapphire. I was doing that for a while. But if I focus on Sapphire and Jade mining in here, then it's better that way. Get this out of my screen. Crazy. Do. How are you making the face in the chat? Who to what now? Oh, that's like the emote in the game chat. If you have MVP plus, then you can just do like this and it'll type hello. Or it'll type like the waving thing, you know? Schmack. I think you have to have plus for that though. I don't know if MVP plus has it. I think MVP plus might have it, but it doesn't like make it into like turn it purple. If you have MVP plus, it turns purple. But I'm not totally sure. It might be that MVP plus doesn't even have it. Can't even remember. Anyways, I've been getting a lot of XP recently. We are 59% to 464. And yet, feels like in spite of all the XP I'm getting, I'm still dropping levels every day. Or dropping ranks every day. Which is kind of sad. But, 'tis what it is. It doesn't. Everyone in my lobby is trying now. Yeah, I think you gotta be plus. It's this. It's the O and the slash is what you have to type. But yeah, I think you gotta be plus. Bam. Nice. 5 amber flawless and 5 flawless sapphire this event, not counting others. Dang. Can I get on top here, please? Ooh. Why don't you kill the golden goblins? It's not worth my time. Pretty much. I make no money from killing it. I've already maxed the bestiary. So it's more money for me to just keep mining than to kill it. I don't think that's how that works, Ultra. I'm pretty sure. Are you plus or does YouTube count as plus? I don't have YouTube rank yet. Again, we got to get to 30K subs for that. But I do have plus, yeah. Shout out to Deadeye. He's bought me plus for like 2 years. Bro's a legend. I tried? That's crazy. That's crazy, man. I can do emojis without them, so I'm cool. Yeah, there are some mods that let you do it, too. AZ and Odin allow you to do chat emojis without plus. There you go. Yeah, I know there's a skull emoji that people do. Like, there's the one that's, you know, just like the catacombs thing. And then there's one where that actually, like, you have to type 2 lines in chat for it to look like a skull. Yeah, that one. Right there. Do. Schmack. Oh. Yo, bro is partying me. Poor K. How are they better? How's what better? What were we talking about? Trust. No warp. Okay. Trusting. Trusting. That's crazy. That is crazy. Bro did the Amogus and then left. Slightly suspicious. I'm pretty sure we just got killed an electrical guys and then he vented out. Yo, what's good, Fred? Yep, we got another like 15 minutes left before it ends. 15 minutes before the end of Fiesta moment. 07s. I had to like wolf down my food, man, because Finnegan ended at 4:15, so I like spent 10 minutes eating and then I started the stream. That's why I was late to stream. That was the real reason I was late to stream. Because I had to eat. I did have to eat, but the reason I hadn't eaten earlier was because of Finnegan. So it's all Finnegan. Late from class, unlucky, bro. I mean, there's one more in a day in like 10 hours. So it's like 4:30 a.m. for me. Do you do thumbnails or somebody else? I do my thumbnails, yeah. I do everything that's in my videos. So all the graphics, all the editing, all the thumbnails, and even the background music, by the way. If y'all like the background music in my videos or in my streams, you can check it out with the links in the description. Or look up To Be Determined on whatever music store or streaming platform you listen on. But yeah. What you use? I use Wondershare Filmora for my editing and for my thumbnails. And then sometimes I'll use like Paint 3D, like Microsoft Paint 3D, to do a little Photoshop type thing, you know, where I like cut a part of the picture out. Like sometimes, you know, for the ones where I have like a picture of me or like the warden, somebody with a warden helmet, I mean, looking off in the distance, then I do this and I like whip my camera really fast. And then if we open this up, then here, is it showing it? It's not. It's showing it on the short stream, but on the big stream, this. So see, wait, yeah, I think it's showing. Yeah, so see, I'm looking at like a slight angle there. If I want to get that, then that's how I do that. Some super sneaky tricks. But yeah, that's the strats. Let's do this. Trying to do thumbnails. Yeah, it takes a lot to learn. Like, you can look at my early thumbnails and see the difference between my first few thumbnails and what I do now. A big thing that I learned is to do like shadows and borders around like the text and like parts of the picture that you want to stand out. That will help out a lot. So I've kind of got like the style of making it look like a sticker, kind of, you know, that it kind of stands out. So it's got like a border around it and then a shadow. So a lot of things I want to stand out look like they're just like a sticker added on top. Do you ever empty stash? I empty stash at the end of the Fiesta, because if I don't, then I'm just emptying it throughout the whole Fiesta, downtiming, and it takes forever, you know? It's just downtime. So I try to wait until the end of Fiesta, because everything in there is hardstone. That's all the extra hardstone that I've mined throughout this Fiesta alone, so it's kind of a pain, but anyways, there's just got my old account back after it got ratted, but my new account has 5 bills soulbound. Do I transfer it back? I would worry that you'd get in trouble for boosting if you transfer like all of that back. Would be the issue. Like, it's one thing if you transfer from something on the same profile, like on the same account, to a different profile on that same account. You know, like it's got the same name and everything. Because then you can just delete the first one and you usually don't get in trouble for that. But if it's between different accounts, then it's kind of iffy. So I'd avoid risking it if you can. If I was to message you on Discord or whatever, think you could maybe explain a small couple of things if you have a spare second by chance? I mean, if you're in the Discord, you can ask those questions. You can make a ticket and ask if you want to, or something like that, or leave a comment on a video. You know, leaving a comment on the video would be completely fine, because I do answer. I'm more inclined to answer on the videos, because generally tickets are usually handled by the mod team. So if you just leave a comment on a video whenever you have a question, I'm try to be pretty quick about answering comments on videos. So if you do that, I will be glad to help. And I do, again, there is also the email, my business email, if you wanted to do that as well. That's should be in the description, the name of my business email. So for the thumbnails, when there's items and stuff, how do you get the models of them? I actually download those straight from the wiki generally. So if you just look on the SkyBlock wiki, you can right click on a lot of the pictures there and just download it straight from there. So that's usually how I get that. Can I use your music in my video with credit given? As long as it's not like not safe for work, you know. That's all I ask. Then yes. For thumbnails, does that work? Yeah. I mean, you download it and like I have so many files of all that stuff. It just downloads it, like the model specifically. It doesn't take like the background or anything most of the time. Sometimes if it's like a moving image, like I know the gassed image was a little bit wacky, but I think it still cut out the background for that too. And then like some of the Kudra tentacles, I think as well, will also, like some of those pictures are GIFs instead of PNGs, but they're usually like transparent backgrounds, so you can just stick it on the top of something. But yeah, different accounts equals wipe or both unless they have plus 6 months of friend status and active playtime together. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. How old are you? I am 22. I know, I'm a boomer. For real. Thanks for answering. No problem, dude. I think everyone can say in the chat that ask questions they appreciate you speaking out about Hypixel Wiki. Yeah, got you, man. Happy to help. But yeah, speaking, breathing Hypixel Wiki. I am just the Hypixel Wiki for real. I only have photographic memory when it comes to Hypixel. Legit. But yeah, I try my best. But hopefully we get some new sections added to the wiki in the form of a foraging update at some point. A man can dream, right? Surely. Oh, Runic Jerry, I actually need to help murder this. Hold up. I need this for my rune book. Thank you. Only way I'm getting any runic mobs during the event is if that happened. And it did. What do you know? Can't wait for foraging. Bro, me neither. Do you make your backgrounds too, or you just download them? Some of my backgrounds are downloads. Like on a lot of locations in the wiki, you can download like backgrounds straight from there. And like some of them are from update patch notes. But a lot of them I just do F1 and I take a picture. Like this could be a background, you know? I could take this picture right now and that could be a background. I'm actually gonna do that. So that right there is gonna be save as Topaz background. And I might use that in a video one day. But yeah, just kind of walk around generally the area that you're going to be talking about, you know, like if I do a video about farming, I'm not going to put like a background from the Rift on it. Generally, I'll put a video, like a background from like my garden or something like that. But all the bright things in thumbnails, do you make those? Like the background rays, that is actually something that was in Wondershare. So what I do for that is, I mean, that's just in Wondershare. Wondershare has some like, what's it called? Assets that you can use that's just like built into it. So that was one of the things that they had in there that I just got from that. Wondershare, is that free? They have a free version, but I use the paid version, which is like $60 a year. So it's not that much. It's definitely worth it in my experience. There we go. Very nice. But yeah, that's the editing software I use for thumbnails and for videos. Free version has a massive banner that can't be removed. Yeah, I don't even know if you can take snapshots. But I think there were a few of my super old videos that had that on there. Okay. Anywaysers. I wonder, we have 7 minutes left. And I currently have 34 glossies, so we can at least make one of the things I wanted to do at the end of this. One of the powder coatings, but I have not used Photopea, no. I've just used Paint 3D. Yeah, I mean, again, Wondershare is the main thing I use. Like, I actually put all the images stacked on top of each other in Wondershare and take the snapshot of that. But again, I use Paint 3D sometimes to like cut things out. Like if I wanted a picture of, you know, all the thumbnails that have like the Devon's armor looking off in the distance, or somebody with a Warden helmet, or Fermento looking off in the distance. All of that was just a snapshot from inside Minecraft, and then I cut out the image for the part that I wanted in Paint 3D, which I don't think Paint 3D can be downloaded anymore. So if you didn't have it downloaded before they like took it off the Microsoft Store, I don't know if you can get it anymore. So Photopea, I guess if that works, then yeah, you can use that. PowerPoint's the ultimate thumbnail software. Real. I just use Clipchamp. Ah, okay. But yeah. Do. And then let's see what else. Like another big thing that I learned to do is like crank the saturation. Mr. Beast size it, you know, just crank the saturation up, man. That always generally makes things look better. Just more colorful. Easier to catch the eye. So like again, you can like look back at some of my first thumbnails and then look at my new thumbnails, and it like the difference is crazy. But I usually try and crank the brightness, crank the saturation a lot, and that helps. And then using shadows and borders on things that you are like important for the picture. So basically things that aren't the background for the most part. I try and crank the brightness, crank the saturation of pretty much everything, and then put borders and shadows on all the important stuff. Did you max Fishing Festival XP? Yes, I have maxed everything from fishing. Everything from mining. The only things I have left is farming, Kudra, and dungeons. As far as actual grinding goes. Everything else I can just buy. But yeah. What font do you use? Again, it's one that's like built into Wondershare. It's it's like I think it's called like Fortnite font or something. But like it doesn't look like anything from inside Fortnite. It's just like a font that they took that kind of catches some of the early like big Fortnite thumbnails. It was like one of those. And then I put like my own, or kind of took one of their default looks and I can edit it. So their default one is the green that I use in most of my thumbnails. And then I changed the color on it to make it red for some thumbnails. Sometimes it's like made it aqua a few times. One time I made it purple. But usually I try and stick with red and green because those work pretty well. Generally, you can use one or the other and they'll stand out against whatever you're using most of the time. Worst movie you've ever watched? Probably whatever, the new Mary Poppins with Emily Blunt. I hated watching that movie. We went to the theater to watch that movie. I was not happy about it. I was very not happy about it. My mom still remembers that. We still talk about that sometimes. I was not a happy camper at all. You ever left a movie theater like midway? I don't think so. I don't think so. Times I was tempted. You know, fell asleep during it. I don't even remember. Like, we went to watch, I think it was Hotel Transylvania 3. That movie was terrible. I don't even remember what happened. But I remember that I do remember at the end they did like a Macarena dance number. And that we were all just like, for real? For real, man? It's like the other movies were family movies. This was a kid's movie. It's like Hotel Transylvania 1 and Hotel Transylvania 2, maybe, were family movies. Hotel Transylvania 3 was a kid's movie. It's like they just completely rewound that. But yeah, it was like, that was abysmal. But I don't think I've ever like, we don't go to the theater too much anymore. You know, when I was a kid, I didn't care. As long as it was a movie, I was all right. But most of the time. But like, we don't really go to the theater too much now unless we're pretty hyped for it. Like, the only time I was really tempted was probably during like Eternals, man. Eternals was so bad. Holy cow. Eternals was abysmal. I do not want to watch that movie again. I'm going back through the MCU now and watching movies. So far, the only one I've skipped is Eternals. I think I'm going to skip the Miss Marvel show. And I skipped Eternals. I don't know if I'm going to skip anything else because most of the other stuff's pretty good. But favorite movie ever. Like, if I had to watch one movie on repeat over and over again, I would probably pick Lego Batman. Lego Batman is actually super underrated. Super underrated. Because, like, I mean, it's funny and it can still make you feel stuff, you know? Sounds crazy to say about a Lego movie, but that was a good movie. Top 3 TV series, like, on Netflix and etc. I am right now... Let's see. I mean, number 1 has to be Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm a Marvel stan, but, like, I loved Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I've gone back and watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. like 3 times, unironically. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is top tier. The Office is top tier. For sure. What else? Okay, Fiesta just ended, by the way. Let's see what we got. 35 glossies. Okay, could be worse. Could be worse. I'm going to deposit all of my money in here, and we'll take it out later. But we're going to see exactly how much money we made today from this Fiesta. Selling all the Jerry boxes, which I didn't actually sell the gold one. And then the scraps. So that's 6 mil from everything that's not gems yet, which is pretty crazy. Do this. View stash material. But let's see. What was number 3 show? So we got The Office. We got Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. What else is another good one that I would want to... I mean, honestly, I really like Moon Knight. I do really like Moon Knight. I'm going back and watching that right now. I do really like Moon Knight. But Loki also was really good. Loki was really good too. So... 67 glossies. Dang. Kraydon cooking as usual. Cooking as usual. We basically did the same thing. Yeah, it's... I don't know. My RNG is just abysmal or I'm not paying attention. Yo, my cacao truffles evolved. W. Let's see what's in there. We've got 2 of these. Do I have any more? Got 1 here. Let me grab another one. Boom. And then we're gonna go throw that in there. Sell these. Couple mil. We're counting that in our in our final tally for how much money we made from this. Okay, let's do our fines. Boom. And then we'll do... Actually, wait. Let me do the flawlesses first. Or flaweds first. And then we'll do the fines. Alright, have a good one, Nick. Appreciate you, bro. Boom, boom. Got 57 glossies. Holy cow, battle. Let him cook. Goodness sakes, 57 is crazy. 15 flawless, 2 mil each, 30 mil. Hey, not terrible. Not terrible. How many glossies? 40 glossies, PB. Dang. Bro cooked. Bro definitely cooked. Okay. I did mine a little amethyst. Alright, and now we do the fine recipes. Boom. And then we'll see how much money we made from all of that, which should be pretty solid, I think. I think we're gonna have a pretty penny out of all this. But only time will tell. Hey, let's go, ghosts. 15, but I stopped for a while. That's fair. That's fair. 41, not bad. Didn't get one glossy. Unlucky. Unlucky. Anyways, let's see what we got here. We have all of this. No. This. Again, we don't count citrines. I'm saving the citrines for another day to sell them later. Okay. Paradots. 15 mil. Aquamarines. 6 mil. Onyx. No. Sapphire. And then the onyx is, you know, like 4 mil. 5 mil. Almost. Something like that. And then what else? Do this. Let's grab the rubies, the amethyst, the topaz, the amber, some of the amber. All right, rubies. Sure, 10 mil. Amethyst. 3 mil. Topaz, 7 mil. Half of the amber, another 7 mil. And then we got these, which is going to be about 6 mil total. Okay, so we have 72 million coins pre-glossies. And then we've got, actually, let's throw the refined minerals in here too. Actually, I'm going to have to buy those back. It's fine. Glossies, it's another 70 mil. So we made about 150 mil, 140 mil. So that was not great. I'll be honest, that was not great. But we are going to go ahead and forge up another Devon's power coating, which is going to cost 32 refined minerals, 5 fragments, 17 enchanted golden blocks, which actually I did get a little bit of gold in there. Just a little bit. Got enough for one. So let me buy 15 of these and then grab this other one. And what was it again? 32 minerals and 5 fragments. Buy 5 of these. And bizarre minerals. 32. Alright, there we go. 1 Devon's powder coating. Coming right up. And we sell these. So in total, actual profits, we made 60 mil. Because I spent the rest. It's all good, though. Could be worse. We're up to 400 mil now. Not too bad. Had to leave mid-Fiesta because I'm in class. Unlucky. Imagine playing this game legit instead of duping coins and selling them. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm the guy that did 300 commissions in a day. I'm hardly on 10 now, so I went from 6 to 10 in 4 days. Holy cow, dude. Let him cook. That's wild, Ultra. 3 Jade, flawless, missed by 2. Dang. Unlucky, man. Alright, well, that powder coating will be done in a day. Very pog. I think we're good. 400 mil, dude. We're up to 400 mil, which again, the next thing we're really saving up for, if I decide, I think we're going to end up doing nucleus runs for this because it's just getting more and more expensive and I really want one. So, here's what we're going to do. I am going to change this subscriber goal / membership goal because I think it's about time we set it for something a little bit cooler. Max Diana's bookshelf. Voila. That is our membership goal, which I believe we have dropped a few gifted recently. So we are at 15 on YouTube, or on Twitch, not YouTube. 15 subs on Twitch, English. And then, how are we doing on YouTube? Let's see, memberships on YouTube. 70, so we're up to 85. If we get down to 75, then I will change the goal to 100 instead of 125. Because we did get a lot of gifted last month. But we'll see. We shall see. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's stream. If you did, make sure to drop a like, smash the sub button. I may do an Elden Ring stream here in a little bit over on Twitch. So again, if y'all haven't followed the Twitch, I'm going to type !Twitch in the chat. But once again, please make sure to smash that sub button, boys. We're on our way to 30k subs. Once we get there, we will be able to get the red name on Hypixel, which would be pretty awesome. But I hope y'all enjoyed today's stream. I will be back tomorrow. We're going to be doing dungeons like a ton tomorrow. Because I believe Paul Perks are going to be here tomorrow night. But in the morning, let's see, actually. It's going to be Marina from Marina from 10 to 4. And then Aatrox from 4 to 10. Diana from 10 to 4. And then Paul. No, I got those backwards. I got Diana and Aatrox backwards. So, anyways, tomorrow we're probably doing M7 most of the day. So, if y'all want to see that, make sure to tune in. Appreciate you guys. Y'all have a great rest of your night. And I'll catch you in the next one. God bless.